journey into the mind of Dow Jones, the perfidious one.
Are we taping? Are we taping?
1, 2, 3, kick it.
You know, when I was released from prison, I had to do something with my life. You know, I couldn't go back to working in the pet shops anymore because they knew of my record for killing puppies. And I figured music was a much better way to express myself. Poetry and the short stories I write, that's pretty cool. But with music, I can really express who I am. And my songs touch on a wide variety of subjects that deal with me. I do songs dealing with, you know, the fact that I'm a mentally disturbed person. And I do songs dealing with just a wide variety of things. So as a musician, I feel musicians can express themselves better than other creators, other artists. Painters can't do the things musicians can do. Writers can't do the things musicians can do. Poets cannot do the things musicians can do. I'm the leader and founder of a group called Morituri, which is Latin for we who are about to die. We do what I like to call alternative rap music. And that's going pretty smooth. You know, and I recite and write poetry, which is a love of mine that harkens back to my childhood. You know, and I think it's cool to just express yourself in as many ways as possible. I call the group Morituri for the simple fact that we're all going to die someday. Suckers try to play me, but I'm fast. I'm simply irresistibly too quick for your black ass. Well, Jack Sloan, if it wasn't for you, I'd have a curl, a white girl, be down with another crew. If it wasn't for me, you'd be watching your wife leaving, so I guess that makes us even. I'd be a lawyer. Suppose you'd be a priest. Teddy Mack would be so hungry, Ross would have to cook a feast. I would drink and go into a club, and then I'd have to hurl, but I love you, robot girl. My wife, Camille, gets off work early because she has to go to the dentist the other day. So she tells me to go pick up Sicily, and that's my little daughter, Sicily. And well, I go pick Sicily up from school, and rarely do I have to pick her up because I'm always working myself. So I go pick Sicily up from school. You know, I figure this is some good father and daughter time. So I take her by the ice cream shop, get her some of that bubblegum ice cream the kids love these days. I get myself the cigarette flavor ice cream because I'm crazy about that. We go see that what is it, the Little Fish Girl movie, the cartoon thing, Little Fish Girl, we go see that. No, it's called I'm a Little Fish Girl and I've given my voice away to be human, something like that. So we go see that little movie, she goes crazy over that. We go home and watch the Bill Cosby thing. We sit and then we do her homework together and then she takes her bath and she goes to bed. And right about the time she gets in bed, it hits me. I've got the wrong kid. You know, I've got the wrong fucking kid. And my wife comes in screaming, where's Sicily? And I asked the little girl what her name is. She says, well, sir, I tried to tell you all this afternoon. My name's Cecilia. And it's crazy. So to this day, I don't know where the hell my daughter is. And we've got somebody's kid at my house crying. So it's crazy. I'm your roving reporter, Dow. And right here and now on live television, I'm going to prove to you just how stupid the people at your local pizzeria really are. What we're going to do here, we're going to call up a local pizzeria and we're going to simply state to them what their television commercials say and see if we can get a free pizza out of this deal. Now come with me and enjoy this. It's going to be fun. It's really going to be fun. Kids, don't try this at home.
Please.
Yeah. We're going to go away for a few seconds. When we come back, we'll have them on the phone. I often get questions as to why do I call myself the perfidious one. And if you know what perfidious means, it basically means being a two-faced asshole of a deceitful, treacherous person. And that's me. That's me, goddammit. For the simple fact that in relationships these days, it could be hanging with your homeboy, hanging with your brother, hanging out with your girl, whatever. You have to treat people the way they treat you. You have to be, in essence, a mirror towards other people.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Hi there, how the fuck are you, eh? My name's Vinny Leone, eh? I'm the owner and proprietor of Mama Leone's House of Pizza and Pasta. You probably heard of us. Moved out here from Bensonhurst. We relocated after all that riot stuff went on. Moved down here with my bitch of a wife, my whore of a daughter, and my gay bastard of a son. Come home from a hard day's work at the restaurant, right? Come in the fucking house. Open the freaking door, right? All I can fucking hear is fucking boom, boom, pop, pop, itchy, 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 boom, boom. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this my fucking house or goddamn Soul Train, for Christ's sake, right? I walk in my daughter's room. It's her with that fucking stereo thingamajig of hers turned all the way up. You know, the kind of thing you see the moolies walking down the street with. They're back in Brooklyn with the music playing loud. I says to her, I says, Maria, what the fuck are you listening to, eh? Turns out, it's these moolies. My fucking 13-year-old daughter's listening to fucking moolin' yawns in my freaking house. Can you hear me? She's listening to these guys. They call themselves, Fruits of the Loom, what is it? BVD, that's their names. Underwear guys, BVD. The song is called, now dig this. This tells you where these moolies' heads are at. They've got a fucking song called The Girl Drank Some Poison. Help me out here, for Christ's sake. I says to her, I says, Maria, so help me God. If I ever walk into my freaking house again and hear you listening to freaking moolies in my fucking house, is this my house or is it goddamn Soul Train, eh? If I fucking hear you listen to that shit again in my house, I swear on Mama Leone's fucking grave, I will kick your ass from here to Bensonhurst, sweetheart. You hear me? She runs crying to her mom, right? Her mom comes in there and says, Vinny, you made our daughter cry. Maria's crying. I'm like, forget about it. She's listening to fucking moolies in my fucking house, eh? To top it off, my son's fucking as gay as a goddamn blade, right? I come in from work last Friday evening. He's in here on my fucking couch dry humping a moolie, for Pete's sake, right? I take the fucking pistol out and I fill that moolie's ass so full of lead he couldn't have walked through a fucking airport lead detector without the fucking thing going off, right? My son's like, oh father, that was my friend you shot. And I says, oh, your fucking friend, huh? I'll put a bullet in your fucking head so fast you won't know if I'm fucking your father or fucking John fucking Wayne, you hear me? Any of my kids who hang around moolies, those freaking dark-skinned moolies, I will kick your fucking ass. Remember, we are from Italy. Italians are the greatest fucking thing on the face of this earth. And all you moolies, kiss my fucking ass if you don't fucking like it.
Who's in the house?
My family is a very interesting family. I was raised by my grandparents, which I think is cool because my grandparents, if I had been raised by my actual parents, right now I would probably be in jail, or I would be a drug dealer on his way to jail, or I would just be an ignorant, just a stupid person, which thank God I'm not, because my grandparents raised me in a very unique manner. My grandfather, up to the time when I was like 4 years old, he would like bring just books home and just have me read these books. And that led to me having a love of reading and literature and all sorts of things. My uncles and my cousins are my brothers and sisters, and my grandparents are my parents, and that's how that rolls. And I think that had an interesting effect on how I am as a person, because a lot of the things I write musically and in the stories, the short stories and the books I'm working on, I find a lot of the topics deal with family and how they relate to one another. Because to me, my family's been so unique. They're a very unique group of people.
Thanks for holding. We're joining to our Tuesday Doozy special.
Well, actually, I want to make sure, aren't you the people who have those TV commercials that say, if you buy one pizza, you get one free?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'd like to order the free one.
You can't order the free one.
Well, wait a minute now. The commercial says I can get one pizza, I pay for it, and I can get one free, right?
Right.
Why don't y'all just keep the one I gotta pay for and give me the free one? You can donate the one I gotta pay for to some charity or something.
Hold on a second, okay?
All right. He's going to get the manager. And we're back. Here they come.
Thank you for holding. We're joining to our Tuesday Doozy special.
All right, ma'am. I was just talking to another young man there. Aren't you the people? I'm new to this area, first of all.
Uh-huh.
And aren't you the people that have these TV commercials I keep seeing where you say if you order one pizza, you get one free?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, why can't I just get the free pizza?
Because you can't.
But why is that?
Sir, do you need to order a pizza?
I'll get my lawyer on the phone, young lady.
Excuse me?
I can get my lawyer on the phone. I can sue your ass for all you've got.
Thank you, sir, but if you'd like to order a pizza, you can do so now. If not, I'm going to hang up.
I want the free pizza, goddammit.
And there you have it. We've been brainwashed to think that death is something bad, that when someone dies, we're supposed to cry and be sad and all of that. You know, the way I personally look at death is a good thing. Because when someone dies, they go to a much better plane of existence. They're in the realm of God, Allah, Allahu Akbar. And I think when we die, or, you know, we should look forward to it. When our relatives die, we shouldn't cry and be sad. I wrote a poem about death that goes a little something like this. We're excited at birth and we're saddened at death, yet just look at the world that we live in. When another one dies, let's have joy in our eyes, and at birth our condolences given. Because when kids are born, you know, they're brought into this hell that we call Earth. And when they die, they go into a much better realm. So let's look forward to that. Let's go to these funerals and frolic and be happy. That's what they want us to do anyway. So death is something I welcome. I look forward to it. That's why my group is called Morituri, We Who Are About to Die. And so let's not be afraid when the Grim Reaper comes up knocking at our door. Let's embrace him and give him a peppermint, if you will. Black is the best thing you could possibly be on this planet. Because blacks created everything. We were here first, for Pete's sake. Back in the 30s and 40s when they called blacks the colored man, how can we be the colored man when our color was the first thing here? Everything after us must be compared to this. So this is the original color. Everything other than this is colored, if you can understand what I'm saying. Black is the greatest thing you can possibly be. When I learned about Malcolm X and the things he experienced and about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam itself, it just made me so happy to be able to say I'm black, because blacks have done so much. Blacks are it. Blacks are the greatest. Nation of Islam teaches you that. And so I'm proud to be black, and I wouldn't have it any other way. She drives me crazy, and I ain't help myself. I would hate to think that I would die without leaving something here that said, God damn it, Dow existed. You know, so with my poetry and my writing and the graffiti I put on people's tombstones, there will always be some little reminder that I was here. And, you know, it's just ways that I express myself, and I think you could express yourself in many different ways. There's some people who just want to be brick masons. Well, if you're a brick mason who can play the saxophone, why not be a brick mason and play the sax on your nights off? You know, don't just do one thing. Express yourself in as many ways as possible. I try to do that at all times, and that's what it's all about. Peace.
A Journey into the Mind of Dow Jones was produced and directed by John Carter and Lauren Fleischer.
Turn the goddamn camera off, you white bastard.